to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing up there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein and my locker room youth movement producer, Nicky Earnshaw, and the intern, Andrew Leeds. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Billy. How are we doing today?
We're doing all right. Had a fun day yesterday in Seattle City. We'll talk about that. How about you? How's your beginning of summer going?
Just dealing with this heat wave right about now. I mean,
did your air conditioner break?
Yeah, my air conditioning's not working quite right. My landlord's getting on that.
I'm not
now,
laughing at you, but that's
it's the worst. It's the worst possible time it could have happened.
Right?
But I wish I could have been there yesterday at Seattle. Looked like y'all had a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time. Nicky Earnshaw, bang job by you yesterday. We had a lot of fun during the show and then after the show at Mike Gill's party. You there, Nick? There you go.
Had a really good time yesterday. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, it was a great show from Seattle. You looked like you guys had fun. We had a bunch of Eagles on. It was awesome.
It was great, man. We were at Connor Barwood's Make the World Better pickleball tournament. Josh and I were out there, and we had a great time. And Nick, Andrew's like the commercial. The heater, you lose your air conditioner in a heat wave. You ever see him? He's the guy. He's the guy in the commercial.
He's that guy.
I got to tell you, man. I'm in Ocean City, courtesy of Johnny Greiner, my good friend Johnny Greiner down there at Burger. I'm on the second floor, and I'm telling you, throughout this whole heat wave, I had to have my air conditioner on once. I got a great breeze. It's actually been chilly at my house.
Yeah, I mean, I'm jealous of that right now.
It's unbelievable.
That's great, man.
The water's freezing cold. It's like 63, 64 degrees. So you're getting that cold air blowing off the ocean. It keeps things outright cold, chilly in the house there, Nicky.
Yeah, I know. You're telling me yesterday that you're not turning your AC on. I'm like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, if I come over, am I going to be sweating when I walk in your house? You're like, no. You're getting the breeze.
You go west of Route 9, and you're in a cooker.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But you know who's really hot? How about our fighting Phillies?
Fightins.
I mean, they blew out. I mean, they just destroyed the Arizona Diamondbacks yesterday, 12-1 behind it. Pretty good pitching performance by our guy, Zach Wheeler. He goes 7 innings, gives up only 1 run, 97 strikes. He pitched pretty well, but Nick, you and I, we watched the game at Mike Gill's house yesterday.
Yep.
And there was a point, Nick and Andrew, where I think it was the 5th or 6th inning, where Wheeler was the ball was elevated. He looked tired. His face was red, right, Nick? I said something to you.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did look tired.
He made it through it.
Yeah, they did. They were hitting the baseball like crazy. It was flying out of the ballpark. I go Friday night. Andrew said he was at the game.
I was there too
for a little
for
while.
Hamels.
Yeah, you two knuckleheads get rings. You don't even bring them in.
I know. I didn't bring the ring in. I got
a picture. I could.
You young kids, if your head wasn't connected on your shoulders, you forget it.
Now, can I say something about the ring that they gave away on Friday?
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Listen. It's very strange.
See what Andrew thinks.
I gotta get your thoughts.
Yeah,
on
I don't
this,
know
Andrew.
what you're. I'm not. I don't know.
You'll know as soon as he says.
So when it comes to Cole Hamels, right? He had a really good career at the Phillies. He won the NLCS MVP and the World Series MVP in 2008, one of his best seasons, right? It was great in the postseason.
Yeah, of course.
2009, he wasn't great. He did not have a great year in 2009. And they gave away the NLCS championship replica ring to 2009, not 2008.
He was the MVP of the World Series in 2008, not 2009.
It's strange.
Odd night.
I know. I actually talked with my buddy Mike Doktorovitz about this, for columnist for the locker room, but I said that they have given out the 08 ring before.
Yeah.
I think it was for the 10-year celebration. So I think they just didn't want to give it away again.
Right.
Because obviously, I don't think they even produced an NLC.
Because those are probably collector items, right?
I guess because of the 15-year thing.
Because also, it's like for the 2008. Like, I don't think when you win the World Series, you don't even get a NL Champs ring. So there wouldn't have been an NL Champs.
But like on Cole Hamels night, though, why would you?
I think
give the 09 out on Cole Hamels night? That just didn't make sense to me.
Because it's also since
Nicky was left scratching his head.
Listen, I think it's awesome.
6 years ago at this point. Like they definitely could have given us some more 08 rings. I wouldn't have complained.
All right, I want to listen. I got to be honest with you. I'm blessed. I got some great sponsors.
You do.
I mean, Randazzo's,
the absolute best.
Joe Pop, Giuseppe Randazzo, Marianne, Joe his son, Jack his son. they're Sylvia. They're in there working. These guys are, but the food is phenomenal,
Yep.
and they take care of me. And I had a nice spaghetti meatball dinner the other night. My daughter and I. It was phenomenal. I mean, like tonight's Sunday. You know what? Go to the beach, enjoy yourself. Don't do any cooking. If you have a nice Italian dinner tonight, go to Randazzo's in Ocean City at 34th Street. It's phenomenal.
Oh.
I mean, I had them. You know, there's only a couple places like La Scala's. I love their meatballs, but Randazzo's, I'll stack them up against them any day of the week, and twice on Sundays. What's bad for me is I live a block away.
That's not good for
You're
you.
gonna do all my cooking.
I mean, why cook at home when
Right?
you got that?
Just go right next door.
Also, I brought you guys in
did.
courtesy of the people down at Blitz's, Joan and Dave Newman, Kenzie, Max, Teresa. Let's open them up. We got 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. I'll show you here on the StreamYard and Twitter. We're on Twitter today, or
We're on X.
We're on X today. We're gonna drink our Blitz's orange juice. It's 12 ounces of liquid sunshine right there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I already took a big old sip.
That's good.
And
That's
they
good.
cooked you guys
good.
bacon, egg, and a cheese sandwich on a Kaiser.
Oh, it was awesome.
Unfortunately, I can't show that off.
Yeah. Mine's
You wanna
going
start
too.
that down.
Yeah, today when I closed my car door to walk in the studio, and I was like, man, I would kill for some Blitz's orange juice. I was like, I hope the Schweiner pulled through with me
And
today.
you can also, if you want to stay on the beach late tonight, you can also order a pizza on the beach. They'll deliver it to the beach.
Oh, that's
How about that?
fantastic.
Go to Randazzo's or go to the beach, hang out, have a great day on the beach today, everybody. And then order Randazzo's pizza, especially if you're in Ocean City, and they'll deliver it to the beach.
Oh, that's awesome. That's clutch right
Is that
there.
clutch
Imagine
right
not
there?
even having to get out of the sand, you're just chilling, and then you get a piece hand delivered to
Oh,
you, basically.
Nothing better than that. Randazzo's fantastic. Best cheese steak I ever had, Billy. Best cheese
Oh,
steak
yeah,
I've
Randazzo,
ever
like,
had.
I'm telling you, they're
Oh.
wraps. He puts those ghost peppers in there, give you a little zing zang. And one time he put too much, my head almost blew off. But I'm telling you, Joe Pop, here's the thing. Their food is phenomenal, but they are great people.
Yes.
Giuseppe and Mariana. I want to thank them.
Fantastic.
I want to thank David Joe Newman, of course, all my advertisers, Mark Grimes, like Joe Lenigan, Tom Jackson and Sons, Circle Liquor, Surety Title, Tom's River Volkswagen. I mean, it's just Captain Chucky's in Seattle, La Scala's Beach House, the Philly Man, Jersey Man, and Philly Man magazine. These guys keep us on the air. I want to thank them again, over and over, because we have fun in here talking sports. But I do have a pet peeve now.
What's your pet peeve?
Shoot.
Why do the Phillies have to play two games of these on Roku and
Apple
TV? The other night, was it Friday night, right?
Yes, Friday
The
night.
game that we were at, actually.
Yes.
Right, the game that you guys were at, I'm home at my summer rental. I got basic cable. I can't afford, every single package that they have. It's not on. I'm going nuts. So you know what? I had to resort to the old-fashioned listen to it on the radio.
Okay.
There
But
you
then I
go.
finally figured out how to get it on my phone because I didn't have Nick around, my IT guy, showing me everything. But so I got to see from the fourth inning on. I watched it on my phone,
Okay.
Nice.
so that was okay.
Yeah, at least you got it. You got the game a little bit, but we didn't have to worry about going watching Apple. We went to the game. So we
Yeah,
were
of
there. We didn't have
course.
to worry about all that nonsense, and we were there. But, they didn't want to score runs either. They
Yeah,
didn't leave runners in scoring position. But that's
Of course,
okay.
of course. I had an interesting game experience for the first time ever. I attended any type of sports game like that pretty much by myself. I had
You
my
went by
buddy-
yourself to the
I went
game?
by myself.
Hey, welcome
I
to the
was-
club.
Yeah, I
You
was
know what
already.
you know what my dad used to sing to me? I love me. I hold my hand. I go to the movies and wait. I love me. I think I'm grand. I go to the movies and I hold my hand.
Yeah, because I was working up at the Eagles Pro Shop until 5, and then the game was at 6:40. And Nicole Hamels,
Okay,
I wanted
so
the
that's
ring.
cool.
So I was like, I didn't stay the whole time. I left after the 6 because it was cool, but it was like, okay, like I
I don't think I've ever attended a game by myself.
It was interesting. I had my buddy again.
Yeah,
Mike
but you have
Doctorovitz.
a good excuse. You were there. You said
I
I'm
was
just going to
already
go. Right, I'm going to
there.
go stop it. How much you pay for your ticket?
I got them personally free courtesy of Tom Jackson.
Oh,
'cause,
get out! Really?
Yeah, he was
Call
able to hook
Tom
me up with some
Jackson
tickets.
and his sons for electrical. They're number one. Ding.
Yeah, he actually he supplied me with tickets. He wasn't using them. He's got tickets of his
Tom's the
own. We
best.
give them
love-
away
we
every
love
so
Tommy
often.
Jackson.
So
Tommy's the best man.
he's great.
He is the best.
I'm lucky that he loves me also.
Yeah, right.
Because,
You're like his son to him, right?
Yeah, kind of. My mom's been working with him
But
for.
Nick, I'm a little disappointed in
time.
you, man. You
Why?
actually had good seats the other night.
I did. I wasn't in the
Like
bleeds.
he wasn't in the nosebleeds like he usually
No,
puts
I
on
saw.
X.
Those were great. That's
listen,
why they lost.
You were out in the outfield. You were like, what, 18 rows up or something like that?
No, it's 3 rows.
Get out.
3 rows. I got lucky.
Very disappointed in you, man.
I got lucky. It just popped up in like I was looking at the nosebleed sections, and then this really good spot popped up for a good price. I was like, I'm jumping on it.
Disappointed in you, Nick.
Why?
You must have been close to that Trey Turner home run.
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
you?
Were you?
Oh, yeah. I felt like we were going to catch 3, and they just kept landing short right at the warning track.
All right, we got a great show lined up today. We only got 2 hours to do it. First hour, as we know, we always go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market. But today, coming out of the bullpen and filling in for Tommy Greene is former Phillies relief pitcher. He was a part of the 2008 World Series Phillies championship team. Scott Eyre will be with us.
Let's go.
All right. Scott's a great guy. We'll talk to him. He's down in Florida. He's actually coaching right now, but he's going to take time out. We're going to talk to him. And then on hour 2, we're going to talk with a legendary sports columnist from the New Jersey Star-Ledger, Jerry Izenberg. Now, people are familiar with. He's been I think he's in 19 Hall of Fames. He's written 13 books, and he's got another one coming out. We'll talk to him about that in hour 2. So we got a big show lined up, and let's get it going. Let's get a 3-point stand. First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process from contract signing to closing with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's in Seattle. If you're having a family gathering, you're all getting like happy hour on your porch, you got to get your seafood, your appetizers, all from Captain Chucky's in Seattle. You want to try their famous crab cake, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed breads, pierogies from the Pierogi Kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB. Or visit CaptainChuckySeattle.com. When you get down there, say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann at 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle City to see all they have to offer. It's Captain Chucky's in Seattle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schweim and my locker room youth movement. Producer Nick Earnshaw and the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, we'll take a look back at the NLCS rematch between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks this weekend at Citizens Bank Park. NBA free agency is getting closer, plus the NBA draft. All the latest offseason news on the Sixers. Football at 4 and more Monday on the Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hats, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Men and Philly Men magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of cod Krispies. Go to drmartypets.com/deal or text DEAL to 511-511.
Your order is back with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
Congress is poised to pass a bill to keep AM radio in cars, but time is running out. 82 million Americans risk losing the news, sports, talk, traffic, and vital emergency information they rely on. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this bill now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. 73 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my Locker Room youth movement, producer Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds.
This is breaking news on 97.3 ESPN FM, South Jersey's sports leader.
All right, Billy, I got some breaking news for you.
Let's lay it on us.
All right, so according to Matt Gelb of The Athletic, Taiwan Walker is going on the injured list.
Did we talk about this yesterday, Nick?
Michael Mercado is coming up to the field. Spencer Turnbull will slide back to the Phillies rotation beginning Wednesday at Detroit.
Happy about that, there, Andrew?
I can't wait.
There was people in the stands, right? We're calling for what were they saying? That was Friday night.
Look, I'm never going to root for somebody
because they're hurt.
Yeah, especially because they're hurt. And I'm not.
He hasn't been pitching up to his capabilities. He's been under.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a situation where I think it's the best interest of the team, especially if he is dealing with an injury. Like, don't send him out there. He's already struggling.
Right.
He's dealing with a finger injury. Yeah, Turnbull. I mean, it's just the world in Turnbull.
Yeah, Nicky, we were talking about this yesterday on the show. And also Sanchez just signed a nice contract.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a little surprised. He I mean, obviously it's good for the Phillies perspective. They got signed for $22 million a year.
So he's got a 4-year deal. He's going to avoid arbitration by signing this deal. He's been fantastic. He's been out of nowhere.
He's not even eligible to be a free agent until 28. So like they really locked him up.
They locked him up.
This contract's gonna look like this with them perhaps. He is. I'm telling you.
Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He is fantastic. It's Howie Roseman-esque, right? Locking the guy up early on. Having him for the next couple
so
of years.
let me ask you first, Andrew, the intern Andrew Leeds. What are they going to do when Ranger Suarez? He's going to be one of a long-term deal, especially the way he's been pitching.
I have full faith that Tom Brown's going to lock him down.
They're going to be able to have future. They already got Nola and Wheeler locked up with the big contracts. That's great.
I mean, we know one thing about this Phillies front office. They don't mind breaking the banks out. They want to spend.
Money.
You got guys like Taiwan who are making a lot of money right now. It's probably not going to be on the long term plans of the team. I don't know what they're going to do with the contract. I mean, you know, I think that they're going to prioritize strong as
Hey, Nick, are you sold on Spencer Turnbull? Yes.
No,
they only signed him to a 1-year deal.
Yeah, no, not the long haul. I wouldn't say like Like, I wanted to see Billy. I wanted the Phillies to ride the hot hand with Turnbull when Walker got back. Because Walker, I know he should have. And they should have ramped him up to get back and starting again. And you ride the hot hand while you had him. Turnbull was fantastic to start the year. He was in the top part of the National League, Major League Baseball ERA. Like, he was that good to start the year. And he's been pretty good coming out of the pen. I mean, on the year right now, he's 3-0 with 2.63 ERA, 60 games here, and 6 starts. Like, he's really good. So I'm glad he's
stats guy.
I love stats. Well, what about Edmundo Sosa? He went out. He left the game yesterday with elbow contusion.
I know that's not great. They're trying to keep him in the lineup, right? Like we didn't see him take reps out left field.
And I don't know about you guys.
He's been great.
You guys who were in the stand, how loud was it?
Well, it was loud. Because I was sitting right by like the third baseline. Actually, right not far from you at all. I was literally like in the last couple seconds. I was
in you know why I didn't know where you were? He was looking up.
So that ball like is doing pretty much like right past going into left field, and I like you can tell going. Like,
I was in right.
I was in. Oh, you were in right field. Okay.
No, you were looking up. You were looking behind. You thought he'd be up
there. No, but I gotta ask you. You were there. I've seen people on social and discussing about Friday nights, like kind of aura and the feel of the stadium. Did it feel like a playoff atmosphere to you? I didn't feel like one.
No, maybe at the start.
On Friday night,
yeah. That was second. And then he gave up back to back.
From my perspective on the radio,
yeah, it was exaggerated. People were saying, "No, it didn't."
Yeah, like the Diamondbacks are back in town, but like, it's also like I know they beat us last year, but this still doesn't really feel like a rival. But I don't hate the Diamondbacks. I don't like them, but it's not like it's like the Braves in town where I'm like, oh, we got to.
Well, like the Baltimore Orioles, that series had a playoff match.
Oh yeah, that game I went to, the first game of that series, that felt like a playoff because you felt like, all right, maybe you could see the Orioles down the line in the World Series possibly. That's how good Baltimore, that's how good the Phillies are. That felt like a playoff game down in Baltimore because of how many Phillies fans are down there and they're on the road. Friday night, I feel like a playoff
argument that because of the Cole Hammer celebration, everybody was loud, everyone was excited. But I wouldn't say that's because of the game. I would say it's because of like everything else around him.
Andrew, what did you think of Hamilton?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was perfect. I mean, he made some jokes. Your shot at the Mets, of course.
I thought it was great. It wasn't an A.
No, it wasn't like an emotional.
I'm gonna say I thought it was good.
The emotional aspect. It didn't seem like he was gonna break down in tears.
I tell you what, it felt like he was coming from the heart. Yeah, he's a Philly forever, like he said.
Yeah.
All right. On the other side, we're going to go on the mound with Scott Eyre, former Phillies pitcher Scott Eyre, coming out of the bullpen to fill in for Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City. Hey, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. Nick, you were there, Memorial Day out on the beach there?
Oh, yeah.
La Scala's Beach House. You can be on the beach, come off the beach, go get something to eat, get a nice cocktail, hang out. Right? You're right under a palm tree.
Oh, it's perfect.
Plus, the food's phenomenal, right?
Food's great. The drinks were great. It's a great time.
It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. Go out, get down there. Tell them we said hello. It's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll talk with Scott Eyre. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend, on ESPN Radio. Let's go.
A three-run homer for Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso leads the New York Mets into Wrigley Field to go head-to-head with Cody Bellinger and the Chicago Cubs.
Bellinger reaches across and made an incredible catch.
The Mets at the Cubs. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 Eastern with first pitch at 7 Eastern.
Listen to Sunday Night Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. Switch today.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my Locker Room Youth Movement, producer Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds here with me on a Sunday. A beautiful Sunday. We've had some great weather. Man, they played in a pressure cooker yesterday. That'll be like 98, 99 degrees. Temperature probably on the field. You see the heat bubbling off the turf.
I was gonna say you guys were talking about Zach really looking tired. I have a feeling why.
Yeah. All right, now every Sunday throughout the baseball season, we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches we did this morning, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and their vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets, 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Now coming out of the bullpen for Tommy Greene. Let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room reliever from the World Series 2008 World Series Phillies, Scott Eyre. Good morning, Scott. All right, man. We're doing all right. Hey, Scott, what a time to be a Phillies fan, man. First time since this is the first time it's happened since 1973 that the Phillies have won their 50th game in 76 games. That's outstanding.
Oh yeah. So I can do easy math since I'm 52 and born in 72. So 51 years ago, that's a nice accomplishment for them.
Is that unbelievable?
Fun team to watch on TV too.
Hey, Scott, one of the big part of the Phillies' success has been their pitching staff, but both starters and relievers. I mean, we got some relievers that have under sub-1 ERAs. It's unbelievable.
It's always nice. I was looking at the stats because I haven't watched as much this year. I've been coaching down here in Florida, coaching a collegiate summer league team called the Gulf Shores Collegiate League. And I hate to say it on the Phillies broadcast, but we're playing all our games at the Braves complex. So I take a lot of flack when I show some of my World Series rings.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure you shine it up and put it right in their face.
I do. But I'm down here. I'm not too far from where Mr. Keckering went to school.
Wow. Or Ryan Kirk.
He was at Venice High School, and it's just down the street from us.
Oh, you told me you saw him pitch in high school, right?
I did, but not knowing who he was. They were playing my brother's high school team, and I drove down from Bradenton area and saw this kid throwing, and I remember someone saying his name, and I thought, man, he's pretty good. And then I turned the TV on, and was it last year? Was his rookie year?
Yes.
In the major.
End of the year.
And I remember thinking, man, and then they said Venice High School. I thought, wait, I think I saw that kid pitch.
Hey, Scott, let me ask you this question. We just got breaking news that Taijuan Walker is going on the IL. He's got an index.
Can't call it DL anymore.
Yeah, you can't call it anymore. IL, and but he's got an index finger problem. Spencer Turnbull started the season off. He pitched lights out. He was pitching really well. Then of course, Walker came back because he was shut down at the beginning of the season. He comes back. They put him into the rotation. How hard is it for a pitcher? Because now you were a reliever and a pretty good one. How hard is it for a starting pitcher to go to be like a yo-yo? Go start off the season as a starter, go to the bullpen, and then go back to being a starter.
I think a lot of it depends on your mental makeup. I started when I first came up in '97 with the White Sox, and then started '98 in the bullpen. Then I started '98. I'm sorry, in the rotation, and then I ended in the bullpen, which for me meant that, I guess the mental type part of the game. I was more apt to pitch as a relief because I just wanted to be in every game.
Yeah.
And I had the arm to bounce back. So for me, it was kind of easy to start to relief. Not that big a deal. But some guys relish in the fact they just go out and pitch and do their job. And, he seems to have done that starting or relieving. It's just a matter of once he goes to the bullpen, you keep his pitch count up so he can go back out and give you 4 or 5 innings as a starter.
Yeah, definitely. And Scott, it's Nick here. We got to talk about Spencer Turnbull a little bit. I want to keep diving into him because he's going to get the start on Wednesday against the Tigers. How would you approach coming back out of the bullpen? You talk about the mental makeup. If you were in that position, how would you approach going back to becoming a starter and going back through that process again?
I actually got to do it a few times. Matter of fact, the day before my son was born, we had a pitcher get sick right before the game started. And I don't think in 2 months previous to that, I had thrown more than 2 innings. So your mental side's got to go out there, almost like one of these openers nowadays. You got to go out there and figure, okay, I'm going to pitch 2 to 3 innings, just do my job like a reliever. And if they ask you to go more, you just got to stay mentally focused. I did end up going 5 no-hit that day, by the way.
You had to slide that in there, Scott. You have to.
Why not?
Good morning, Scott. This is
But, I
Andrew
mean,
here, and wanted to switch gears. And Nikki and I were actually at the game on Friday night where they were honoring Cole Hamels for his retirement.
Yep.
And obviously, you shared a locker room. Cole Hamels on that 08 World Series roster, and I was just curious to hear, what do you remember from having Cole Hamels in that locker room? Like, what was it like, and any specific memories you have shared with him from your time in Philly?
He was more of a quiet leader. He wasn't a loud guy at all. He just kind of got to the field, did his work, did his job, and obviously pitched lights out. But my first Cole Hamels story is I was with the Giants in spring training, and you guys probably remember it was one of his first spring training outings. He threw like 4 or 5 one-hit or no-hit innings against the Yankees in spring training. And I remember guys like JT Snow, Tim Worrell, ex-Philly, sitting around the locker room in the trainer room watching this kid pitch, and everybody's thinking, man, this kid's going to be really good. And he fulfilled all those dreams.
Yeah, it was a pretty emotional, pretty cool night for Cole Hamels. They gave out replica 2009 rings, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. They should have given the 2008 out, but
yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, I know, right? We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Scott Eyre, as part of the 2008 World Series championship team. We'll never forget that. Scott, the Phillies just signed Sanchez to a contract extension, and one thing that he said that I read is that when you're pitching with guys like Aaron Nola, Wheeler, Ranger Suarez, he says he sees what they do, and he wants to equal that. He like looks at that as competition. Do pitchers feed off each other like that?
Absolutely. The same as hitters feed off other hitters.
Yeah.
I was in spring training with the Blue Jays one year with Roy Halladay, and Steve Paris, and Chris Carpenter. And then we had like Kelvin Escobar, and you could see all these guys that were veteran type guys. And you see their work ethic off the field, and it kind of makes you want to do more. And then you watch them pitch, and me being a lefty and all being righties, you still ask questions. Like Sanchez could walk up to Wheeler and say, "Hey, what do you got on these 2 hitters? The scouting report says this, but you pitched in this way." And not everybody throws the same either.
Yeah.
Everybody has different pitches, different, way they approach hitters. But if you learn to mesh all that together, it just makes you better. As long as the other guys are willing to, share their knowledge, which nowadays pretty much everybody does.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, let me ask you this question. I'm sure a lot of people think that, on your off days, like, especially if you're a starter, you're in the dugout. But these guys in their off days, they're pretty intense. I notice you see sometimes you'll get a view of the dugout on the TV, and these guys are up with their arms on the thing, and they're watching every little thing that's going on to pick up little nuances, I guess. I mean, you're not clowning around when you're on your days off at the dugout. You guys are watching intently, right?
No, the clowning around for the bullpen until the 4th or 5th inning, But no, I watched a lot of. When I first got called up, I was sitting next to Jamie Navarro in Chicago, and he's kind of laughing and joking. But as soon as our pitcher went out to face their hitters, there was no more talking. There was, it's pay attention time. Especially if you're pitching the next day, you want to see what a hitter's doing. The scouting report may have been from a week before,
right,
and he may have changed something. We all remember how Cal Ripken changed his stance every at bat almost. So there's just little things you want to try and pick up, especially with all the data that's out there today.
Yeah, Scott, I'm going to ask you something because on Friday night with the pitch clock, Jordan Montgomery was winding down. There was a couple times that an automatic ball could have been called. And the fans of Philadelphia started counting down as he was pitching. For you, how would that have affected you?
Distraction.
And how do you talk to your younger guys? Because I know you coach. How would you talk to your younger guys about maybe approaching the pitch clock, maybe at some point down the line?
Well, first of all, I'm a big fan of the pitch clock. We were taught when we were young, get the ball, throw it. Your position players don't want to be standing around while you're, dilly-dallying and stuff like that. I know some people nowadays think, pitchers are getting hurt because of the pitch clock, and that's bull crap to me. But, if someone in the background is starting to chant, 3, 2, you have to learn to block that stuff out. Fans are yelling obscenities at you, all sorts of crazy stuff. If you're hearing that, you're already beat. Now, if you're hearing the pitch clock, you're pretty much beat as well.
Well, you know what? I mean, let's face it. I don't care what sport it is in Philadelphia. The fans are great. Having that support it's got to rattle the opposing teams. But you're taught as a professional athlete to block all that noise out. But you're human, Scott. You probably hear that, right?
Oh yeah, you're definitely human. You hear it, but you have to learn to not listen to it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Scott, before we let you go, you won the 2008 World Series with the Phillies. Give us one memory that you might have, that's something that stands out about the Phillies that whole year.
It's easy. From when I first got there, that my first day in the clubhouse, I was in Chicago with the Cubs, and not that we weren't a good professional clubhouse and guys worked their butt off and things like that year. But when I got traded there, I'm sitting in the locker room my first day, and Chooch is next to me, Clay Condry's right there, Gervin. And then you got, Brett Myers down to the side. He's loud and telling jokes and goofing around. But I do remember calling home to tell my wife and about like how professional everything is. Everybody went about their job. And once the game, about 30 minutes from game time, TVs got turned off, music got turned off. No one said, hey, I was watching that. It was just, that's what we did. And it was game time. It was go time.
It was all baseball.
And then you start the game. Yeah, then you get out there and you start the game. And, bullpen all walks down together, high five, and everybody in the dugout before we left. Everybody, just going about their job, getting ready to do what they need to do. And that was something that was very cool to me.
Well, Scott, I got to tell you, man, you provided us with memories that'll last a lifetime. We always love having you on. By the way, for being our guest, and filling in for Tommy Greene every once in a while, I will be sending you out that Philly Connect hat. I got your proper size. That'll be in the mail. And I really appreciate you coming out of the bullpen for Tommy Greene. We really appreciate it.
Those memories go both ways. We created memories for fans, but those fans created memories for me because I was scared to death to play in Philly. I was a visitor. And then, I get there and I got welcomed with open arms and loved by fans. And so, it's pretty fun. I still go back. What has it been, 15, 16 years already?
Man. Already. How about that?
And, it's flying by.
Is that unbelievable?
It is.
Doesn't it seem like yesterday for you, Scott?
Man, the last time I played, most of my high school kids weren't born.
They don't even know who you are.
No, they have to look it up. And then they'll ask me questions like, hey, who's the toughest hitter you faced? And I'll immediately say Todd Helton. And they'll be like, who's that? It's crazy.
So when they ask you who's Scott Eyre, say, Google me.
Yeah, I do. Most of the parents I meet, I'm in a small town in Columbus, North Carolina, and I coach in Landrum, South Carolina. Go. Well, I can't say it here. Go Landrum Cardinals, but not Cardinals.
All right, Scott.
Parents will come up to me and be excited about it. So yeah.
Scott, we really appreciate you, man. Have a great rest of your weekend. I know you're down in Florida. You'll be back home around July 10th.
Yep, July 10th. We're done with this college season.
All right. Good luck to you, Scott, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
There he is, former Philadelphia Phillies relief pitcher, 2008 World Series champion, Scott Eyre on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline. On the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene is sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Hey, start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Of course, we want to thank Dave and Joe Newman. You guys, did you enjoy your freshly squeezed today?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Right?
I'm almost done.
Right, bottoms up, guys. All right, the first hour of the locker is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 locations in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and My Locker Room Youth Movement. Producer Nick Earnshaw and the intern Andrew Leeds right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small.
Can't wake up without it.
Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca. Great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
Black mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, and again your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their jaws are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier, and why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Krispies, their wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/deal or text DEAL to 511-511.
Your order is backed with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
New Jersey is leading the nation in clean energy investments with one thing in mind: you. Save money while saving the planet. New Jersey's Clean Energy Program is a statewide program that offers incentives, programs, and services that benefit New Jersey residents, businesses, education, government, and nonprofit entities to help us all save energy, money, and the environment. Discover how you can start saving today and help ensure a cleaner future. Visit njcleanenergy.com to see what New Jersey's Clean Energy Program can do for you. A message from the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, My Locker Room Youth Movement. Nick Earnshaw, Andrew Leeds, the intern. Nick, Ready for this, Andrew? You know, remember a couple weeks ago I apologized about I call him Nicky Schwaber.
Yeah.
We go to Gil's party yesterday. After I made a public apology to him, I changed my view on Schwaber as a leadoff hitter. He's still giving it to me. He's giving me the business.
Fair, you gave him a lot of flack for
Yeah,
that.
but I evolved. I changed. I can change. I can admit that I'm wrong. A lot of people can't do that.
And I'm going to gloat, and I will continue to gloat.
He's rubbing my. It's like a dog that makes a mess. He's putting my nose in it.
Yeah,
I'm marking my territory.
You are.
I don't expect much more from a Scoob.
Yeah, that's another thing. Good point.
Right.
So what did they do in the Phillies a couple weeks ago?
We
ripped him because Nicky's wearing slides and black socks.
I don't even have.
That is like the ultimate Scooby sin.
I don't even have socks on today. They can't even call me.
That's all right. It's like the socks is fugazi.
Well, listen, they did the game, and Andrew can attest to this. They did like the fair foul game during the middle in between innings.
Fanavision.
Yep, and it was fair foul.
Well, they're all shoes.
Is it okay to wear socks with slides? And 9 of them.
I told you. Most athletes do. They're shoes. They don't live on the coast, but you're now on the coast. You better evolve yourself.
I'm still a little inland.
Due to popular demand, the Boxing Insider Promotions returns to the Tropicana in Atlantic City on Friday night, July 26th, in a stacked night of competitive fights featuring top-rated fighters, including Mr. Atlantic City himself, Justin Figueroa. Irish Mickey Ward will be there. There'll be more announcements in the coming weeks. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster.com, or you can purchase your tickets at the Tropicana box office Friday night, July 26th, fighting in Atlantic City. And I tell you what, the first boxing show they put on was outstanding.
Yeah,
and you guys better come to the next one.
Yeah, I was there. I was there for the first one.
I was there for
the
the
first
there.
one. It was cool.
Yeah. All right. So Nick, you got I changed. You got to lay off me now.
I will.
Because what's Schwaber hitting? 255?
269, I think. Let me track down. He's in the high 250.
His on base percentage is fantastic. He had 2 doubles yesterday. I mean, the guy's just a fantastic.
250, no,
258.
258.
Yeah,
he's getting up there, man.
He lost 12. See, you lose a few pounds.
Yeah, look what happens.
You looking more attractive to people.
And listen, this is his favorite month. June's his month.
Yeah.
So he's been awesome. It's been great to see.
I was watching last night. He had back-to-back doubles
right?
in left center field. They said, when's the last time that Schwarber is at back-to-back
Castellanos went yard last night?
Bryce Harper went yard?
Castellanos had 5 RBIs.
Yeah. Big win.
Where do I put my stats?
We'll get him on the other side.
Yeah, we'll get him on the other side.
We'll get him on the other side.
I can't find my stats. I don't know what I'm
We'll find them. The old man lost them. You got a phone over there.
Here they are.
You got a phone.
On the other side, we're going to talk some NHL Stanley Cup Game 7 Monday night. Is that going to be unbelievable?
That's going to be crazy.
You know, what's the stat that I said? This is the third time?
Third time in Stanley Cup history, a team down 0-3 is forced to Game 7.
Unbelievable. That's a game. That's going to get great ratings.
Yeah, it's going to be everyone's.
And then in the second hour, we're going to be talking with legendary columnist from the Star Ledger, Jerry Izenberg. You don't want to miss that. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweiman, my Locker Room Youth Movement, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
97.3 ESPN has teamed up with Seize the Deal for incredible weekly offers from some fantastic local restaurants. Here's this week's big deal.
$50 in gift cards good for use at JoJo's Italian Grill in Harbor Township for just $25.
This great deal is on sale now at SeizeTheDeal.com. Hurry, chances are this deal will sell quickly. For more info on this great deal, go to SeizeTheDeal.com.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their jaws are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier, and why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Crispies. They're wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/deal or text DEAL to 511-511.
Your order is back with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message database may apply.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public. So we interesting about it. When you're rolling, Charmin, Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and enjoy the Doby Charmin.
4th of July appliance savings are happening now at the Home Depot. So upgrade to innovative appliance brands and GE Profile. Modernize your kitchen with a new GE Profile four-door French door refrigerator, hands-free autofill dispenser. And with the GE Profile Ultra Fast Combo Washer Dryer, you can tackle large loads in about 2 hours. Save up to $2,400 on select kitchen packages with 4th of July savings at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Prices by June 19th to July 10th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Hey, if you have a blue yellow toe fungus, you gotta hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe, and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it, and nothing helped. And then we found crystalflush.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflush.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free, so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflush.com.
South Jersey's official play-by-play home of the Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers.
What I ever considered not being a fan of the team.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83!
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my locker room youth movement producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern, Andrew Leeds. Beautiful Sunday. Of course, we're in the middle of a heat wave, and everybody's hitting the coast. Just leave your slides and your black socks home, Nikki, and you'll fit right in on the coast.
I did. Look,
Let me see.
If you're watching on X, I have no socks on
Is
today.
that a pro? That's good, right, Andrew? You can see it better than I can.
No, I like those shoes, actually. They're pretty nice.
The Hey Dudes.
Those, it's not slides, though. It's like, almost like moccasin.
Yeah.
Slipper
All right,
type things.
it
They're
works.
nice.
It's as long as I get those black socks and slides off. All right. I want to remind people, hey, if you're at the beach today, right? You want to stay late on the beach, and you want something to eat, go call Randazzo's. They'll deliver you to you on the beach. Can't beat that. Get a nice pizza, hang out, the late sunshine on the beach. Order a little Chili's, you get a hot pizza.
Yeah.
Right? Randazzo's. By the way, I mean, Giuseppe and Marianne, they are unbelievably kind. Sylvia, Jack, and Joe and working hard in there all summer long. They do an outstanding job. But here's one thing, guys. The food is delicious. It's a delish. All right, let's talk a little NHL Stanley Cup. Oh, wait. You're going to give us the starting lineups.
Yes.
The Phillies are playing. By the way,
30 minutes. About 30 minutes from now.
They're playing it. But wait a minute. Roku. Come on, man. What? Come on,
You're killing
man.
the Swiner, Major League Baseball. He can't find the game.
on,
First
man.
you got Apple TV on Friday. Now you got.
They're getting a little carried away with this, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm going to start losing people.
Two games in the same series is nuts.
Yeah,
they
it took
could have
3
spread
days.
it out.
In 3 days.
In 3 days, that's
and T-Mac
Should have saw me freaking out when I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was like, I can't believe I can't watch the.
Oh no, I believe
the
it.
Phillies are part of my life, man.
I
Everything.
can visualize that very easily.
Right, Andrew? You get worked up to watch the Phillies game.
Oh yeah, you get hyped up. You're ready.
And then
to
it's
watch,
got to be
and
on Apple TV or Roku. And I'm like, yeah.
Roku.
What is it?
Roku.
You got. Hey, Nikki, tell Andrew what you had to show me yesterday.
Yeah, so you know how like on iMessage, so Mike Gill and Josh Henning, they have Android,
so they
don't
can't
even
do it
count.
on their phone.
No, they don't even
Oh,
count.
okay.
They're on another planet.
So we're at Mike Gill's party last night. I get this message and somebody hits the what is it? It's not even emojis.
So you know how you can send reactions to
Oh
a message.
yeah, the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Billy didn't know how to do this.
Really?
So I had to go
sure
through.
I've like.
I'm like, what's this? I said, how do I do this? Nick, he started laughing. Remember, you guys were laughing because I didn't know what
What's an airdrop?
Airdrop.
I just classify all that type of stuff under what's an airdrop for Billy. That's the file it goes under. All right. He airdropped me this lineup, by the way, earlier in the show. And we never got to read it.
that when I see it.
All right. For the Phillies today, 11:35 start on Roku. Hopefully Billy can find it when he gets home. All right. DH today, leading off, the best leadoff hitter in baseball, Kyle Schwarber. At shortstop.
See that? Hold on, time out. You see that, Andrew?
I mean, he didn't take a shot at you.
He's taking a shot directly. I mean, I know what he's doing.
Listen, the audience needs to hear the lineup. All right, the best leadoff hitter, Schwarber, DHing today. Batting second, playing shortstop, Trey Turner. Batting third at first base, Bryce Harper. Fourth will be Alec Boehm playing third. Fifth will be Castellanos in right, Nick Castellanos. Second base, and Bryson Stott will be following Casty. In center field, Brandon Marsh. He will be batting seventh. Eighth will be David Dahl. He'll be in left. And batting ninth, Garrett Stubbs. He will be behind the dish. And pitching will be Christopher Sanchez.
4-3 with a 2.91 ERA with a brand new contract.
How about
There
that?
you go.
That's how you go out on the mound today.
I want to talk a little Stanley Cup.
Ooh.
How about this? Game 7. We said during the last break or before the last break, it's the 13th team in NHL history to come back from a 3-0 deficit.
Yep.
In the Stanley Cup.
In a Stanley Cup, the last time was the Detroit Red Wings, 1945.
Yep. Do you believe that? This is an historic game. I mean, this is an historic game. If something hasn't happened since 1945, that's a pretty big deal.
Basically 80 years ago.
Yeah.
We all love playoff hockey.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's up and down, in your face, banging. They're getting all kind of like great chances, great shots, great saves, great hits.
Even if you're not a huge hockey guy like myself, I'm not. I mean, playoffs hockey, it's unlike any other playoff sport. I think it's the best sport in terms of playoffs, in my opinion. As somebody who's
I'm
not even that big of a hockey guy, the playoffs are always, you never know who's going to make the cup. You never know what's going to happen. And things like this does not happen in the NBA. Or
Right.
It's fair. It's a fair
Matter of fact,
point.
the NBA playoffs were dead.
They're awful.
I think
This
they're
is the
horrible.
worst
I
ever
really,
playoffs.
it's
not even just because I don't like the Celtics and the Celtics won. It's not like besides the point of
Brutal.
that. It just was
Yeah.
like no entertainment besides the first round.
By the way,
Sixers Knicks was the best series of the entire playoffs.
how about this? Do you guys see this girl that exposed herself? She lift her shirt up
Yes.
for the
Yeah,
Edmonton
the
Oilers. You see,
Edmonton Oilers.
she's getting She's getting all kind of offers to do stuff.
It's
She's hanging out with Biz and Ed. I called Chief before the show. I said, "What's going on? Have you talked to Biz about this?" He goes, "He hasn't talked to him yet."
we got to get
But
Biz back on the
I'm
show.
gonna get Biz back
we
on
gotta get
because
his.
I think he's like seeing her or something. They were hanging. I don't know if seeing her, but he's hanging out with her. It's all right. Well, you're speculating.
Biz-
Rumor started
Yeah,
rumor.
we started
Look at you,
rumor
Billy.
that
No, but
Jeff found it,
Nick,
but
I showed
go
you.
with you.
I was on social media this morning. I showed you.
Yeah, he posted a video with her. I mean, yeah. So who knows? Yeah, it's just
They're
crazy.
doing shots. They're drinking.
Oh,
They're in their
God.
luxury suite.
He was
Oh,
on.
Lord.
She was on his podcast.
Spit-
With
Yeah.
Barstool, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
mean,
she
hey.
said she got a lot of negative reaction when it first started. And
Oh,
I
I'm
think that's
sure.
why she was on Spit and Chicklets, because they wanted to bring her on because she was getting such negative people saying negative things about her.
Yeah.
You know,
There's kids at the game. You know,
Yeah, I understand.
There's youngsters at
but
the
people
game.
can be pretty mean on these.
They can.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean,
don't think she deserved as much.
I don't think she
wild rate
deserved
vitriol.
that.
I mean, yeah, should she have done it? Probably not. But like,
I mean, I'm sure her mom and dad aren't too happy about it.
Oh no! I mean,
But
what are you gonna do? There's no reason to like send like death threats to this person. Like, they're just enjoying the game. They love hockey. They love their team. Got caught up in the moment.
Those Edmonton fans they're big fans. That's the only game in town.
You would rather see the cup go to Edmonton.
Well, they got they got the Edmonton the Canadian football team there, right? Edmonton Eskimos or whatever.
I guess. I don't know.
No, but I mean,
the CFL.
You know, the Edmonton Oilers are a proud organization.
Yeah. You want to see it go back up to Canada. You
fact,
don't want to see it in Florida.
Matter of fact, I'm pulling for Edmonton. I'm like in business camp.
Yeah,
let's go Edmonton.
You don't want to see hockey in Florida. You hate hockey in Florida.
It doesn't belong down there in Miami.
Too much of a party
Fans are a
scene.
bunch of frauds.
Well, I mean, you went to the Heat game. You said they didn't show up till like halftime.
Halftime, and you're talking about the Heat.
Yeah, they're a good.
And by the way, there were so many Sixers fans in the stands. I told you this story, but there were Sixers fans. Daryl Morey was even sitting in the stands. Nobody was even talking to him.
I mean, we knew this during the finals when LeBron James was down there in Miami. They left the finals early. Remember when Ray Allen hit the shot?
Yeah,
they were all trying to get back in because they left early. They're fair weather fans down there.
No, I would much rather. I mean, even before the Oilers were down 0-3, I was rooting for them going into the series. Like you said, hockey in Florida. It's
do you think it's good for hockey that the Florida Panthers are in a Stanley Cup?
I don't think it. I don't think
it's not going to get the ratings. It's not going to get the ratings.
No, I don't think it's great in that point. I don't think it's like that damaging, but I don't think it's like
like Nick. How about this? Chief's the new head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if the Chief gets the Leafs back into the Stanley Cup playoffs? Just getting to the Stanley Cup playoffs for Chief would be able to walk on water.
Well,
up there.
I'll tell you this, Billy. The only team to overcome that 3-0 deficit was the 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs.
Isn't that unbelievable?
How about that?
Chief, he's got his work cut out for him, but he's the guy to do it.
He's the guy.
Yeah.
He's definitely. Do you ever see that there is something going on social media? His speech before the he drops a lot of F-bombs, so we can't play it. But
can't pull that one up today.
I can watch that a million times. I get so pumped. I could run through a wall for
run
a
through
coach
a brick
like
wall.
that, right?
Yeah, that's who you want to play for. Those are the type of guys you want to play for. They're going to motivate you.
You know what?
You want to establish a culture, you get Chief.
Yeah, listen, another former Flyer that I'm still friends with is Jeff Harding. Jeff played with Chief. You know what he said about Chief? Guys, like what you just said, guys know the Chief's real. The players know that he's real, and he really wants to win, and he wants them to win. He cares about them.
Yeah, he's not going to sugarcoat it.
No.
He'll tell you how it is.
It's not about him. It's about the team.
Yep.
There's no I in team, Nick.
Nope, but there is an M and an E, so I'll give you that.
All right. On the other side, we're going to talk with legendary sports columnist from the New Jersey Star-Ledger, Jerry Izenberg is going to join us. He's writing a book. We're going to talk to him about that. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. That's the Circle Liquor Store. I went there last night on the way home, Nick, and Billy, the manager, was in there. Yeah. He listens to the show. I want to send a shout out to him, and also Jason, who does the deliveries. All right. Hey, I want to tell you about Captain Chucky's. If you're having a family gathering, you get off the beach, you're having like a happy hour, you're on the porch, the sun's shining, you want to get your appetizers from Captain Chucky's seafood appetizers. Try their famous crab cake, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano's stuffed breads, pierogies from the Pierogi Kitchen, Stocks pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB, and visit CaptainChuckySeattle.com. Go down there, say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann, 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle, right in the heart of Seattle City. Go down there and say hello to John and Kathy McCann. That's Captain Chucky's in Seattle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll talk with Hall of Fame sports columnist Jerry Izenberg. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and my Locker Room Youth Movement, producer Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend on ESPN Radio. Let's go.
A three-run homer for Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso leads the New York Mets into Wrigley Field to go head-to-head with Cody Bellinger and the Chicago Cubs.
Bellinger reaches across and made an incredible catch.
The Mets at the Cubs. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 Eastern with first pitch at 7 Eastern.
Listen to Sunday Night Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hats, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, attic, and your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Because you want to hear bacon and eggs on your outdoor griddle, not the scraping of rust. Introducing the Weber Slate Rust-Resistant Griddle. Stays ready, not rusty, with a carbon steel cooktop, pre-seasoned and ready to cook on right out of the box. The Weber Slate heats evenly edge to edge up to 500 degrees. All you'll hear is the gasp of amazement from friends and family when you serve the food. Cooking with the Weber Slate Rust-Resistant Griddle just sounds delicious and tastes even better.
Did you know that New Jersey is leading the nation in clean energy investments?
Really, New Jersey?
And all with one thing in mind, you.
Me?
New Jersey's Clean Energy Program offers incentives and services that benefit New Jersey residents, businesses, education, government, and nonprofit entities to help them save energy, money, and the environment.
Save money while saving the planet. Who knew?
Now you do. Visit njcleanenergy.com to learn even more.
Maybe we should change our nickname to the Clean Energy State.
A message from the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities.
You're listening to Phillies ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, my locker room youth producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds with me today. And guys, I was tipped off to this our next guest, Jerry Izenberg. He's got a new book, Larry Doby in Black and White, the story of a baseball pioneer, which he wrote. He's in numerous, too many Hall of Fames to name. He's a Hall of Fame journalist from the Newark Star Ledger. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room legendary columnist Jerry Izenberg. Good morning, Jerry.
Well, you overstated it. Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here. And at 83, it's a pleasure to be anywhere.
I got to tell you, man, when I found out you're still writing, I'm like, holy moly, man. That's pretty impressive.
Well, not the
Well, it's something you love to do. You've been doing it for your whole life. You attended what? You went to
70, I've been doing it for 73 years.
and Jerry, you went to what? The first 54, 53 Super Bowls? You attended all of them?
Did the well, it was Jerry Greene and I, Detroit. We were the only two fighters, a regular column, two daily one, to do 53 Super Bowls, and he wound up 55, and in 54, a funny thing happened to me. I was on a back stretch at Churchill Downs after the Super Bowl, and the alarm bell went off where they stable the horses, and that indicated a horse was loose. And I said, "You better run." And I said, "Hell, you're kidding. You can't even freaking walk." And so I finished at Book Crown Races, and I have not been on an airplane since, and that's 5 years ago.
Oh,
but I'm still writing for the paper because for some reason people will answer my phone calls.
Well, you got a new book out, and I got to be honest with you. I wasn't aware. I mean, I've heard of Larry Doby, but he obviously lived in the shadow of
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. Excuse me, had a little brain cramp there. He lived in the shadow of Jackie Robinson, but on July 5th, 1947, he made his debut for the Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, it was a tough road. A lot more sledding. The name of the first chapter, by the way, Jackie was in Brooklyn, was Cleveland Ain't Brooklyn. He went to a town that had segregated schools, segregated hospitals, an amusement park that blacks couldn't go to, and segregated movie theaters. And he had, on the road, he could not stay. Yeah, there were two Jim Crow towns when he broke in, St. Louis and Washington. But on the road, every town was all hotels were segregated everywhere, and he had to live in a black boarding house with a little family and a cake of ice on the table, blowing on the ice, and hopefully he could get cooler to walk to the game because taxi cabs wouldn't pick him up. And see, Jackie, the thing about Jackie was Jackie got a great break by playing in Brooklyn. Number one, Branch Rickey told the guys, "You're not going to play with a black guy, I'll trade you," which he did. He traded the most popular Dodger of all, Dixie Walker. And then Jackie lived in the community. When they played home games, Jackie was at home. They'd see him, people would see him in the supermarket. They'd see him in the drugstore. And he was part of the community. Larry went home when the season ended, but he had some tough times until then.
I know we're talking with legendary columnist Jerry Izenberg with his new book, Larry Doby in Black and White, the story of a baseball pioneer, is now on sale. I know Jackie Robinson, when he went to opposing cities, he it was pretty rough for him. I can imagine it was just as rough, if not harder, for Larry Doby.
Oh, it was hard. It was harder because in the beginning, you have to understand, when Bill Veeck signed him, Bill Veeck was not Branch Rickey. Branch Rickey got the role of great father to all black players. It wasn't true. The first three blacks he signed out of the Negro League, Jackie, Dan Bankhead, and I forget who the third one was, he didn't pay a dime for them. He violated their contracts. Wow. Then when Mrs. Manley owned the Newark Eagles. Monty Irvin and Larry Doby both played for those Eagles, and I saw them, all-black team. And they were great. But what happened with the Eagles was that Larry played under an assumed name. He was a high school senior his rookie year with the Eagles. And he had a 4-year scholarship to LIU. And the most famous case of all about a guy being paid to play a sport was Jim Thorpe. And he lost amateur standing. He played baseball, but he lost his medals. Well, the same thing was facing Larry, if they knew he was going to have scholarship, they would have dropped his scholarship. So for the first year, he was not Larry Doby with the Eagles. He was Larry Walker from Crenshaw High School in Los Angeles. And I think when they brought the records back, and moved them up and blended the Black League records with the Major League records, I think that year might be missing. He might be higher yet, but Larry Walker wasn't around to claim it.
And of course, Larry Doby, he led his American League. He led the Cleveland Indians to 111 victories in a 154-game season, and of course, they won the second World Series that year when they won 111 games. That's an outstanding achievement, and he was right in the middle of it.
Well, there's something about that World Series. 54, they lost. The first pennant and World Series they won in 28 years was in 1948. Larry was the star, and as a matter of fact, he hit a home run that won a game pitched by Steve Romek, the fourth pitcher in that rotation. All they wanted out of Steve was like 5-6 good innings, and they were in clover. But he pitched the whole game. Larry hit the home run. I won a lot of money in Barbara. So ask your folks to pay attention to this. I won it because I asked one question. For $5, who was the first black man to hit a home run in the World Series? And without fail, they say Jackie Robinson. It was Larry
Doby. How about that?
So Larry wins the game. And now he's hugging with Gromick, hugging each other. This magnificent picture. And it winds up appearing on front pages all through the South. And no black man and white man have ever hugged on the front page in the South at that point.
Wow.
And it was, what happened with that picture kept Larry going when time went bad, because he went bad for a long time. But Gromick is the one that got the heat. He was from Hamtramck, Michigan. He goes home afterwards. Now, there's a guy who owns a bar there he grew up with. The guy he played Little League with, he played American Legion with, he played high school baseball. They were friends for 30 years. He goes to the bar to say hello to the guy. I'm home. Wasn't this series great? The guy walks right past him. So he says to one of the regulars, what's wrong with him? Well, the guy says, the picture.
Jeez.
So he turns around and confronts the guy, and not the guy a regular, but the guy's friend, and he says, what the hell is wrong with you? And the guy says, well, you could have shook hand. You didn't have to almost kiss him. He walked out of the bar, lived in the same town with him for years, never spoke to him again.
That's great. Wow.
Now, Larry, posthumously, is awarded the Congressional Gold Citizens Medal. Yeah. The front of the medal is a seat for everybody. But you picked the picture on the back. Larry Jr. got together with Gromack, Steve Jr., and the Gromack family, and that's the picture on the back of the medal, the two of them.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Wow.
And when he got elected, it took me a long time to help get him in. He couldn't get in the first time around with the players, not the players, but the writers voting. Well, some guy, I wouldn't embarrass the guy because it's not. He wasn't thinking what he said. He said he hasn't got the numbers. So he does that. The baseball writers often get decimal points. So I said to him, listen, I will give you Babe Ruth. I will give you Chris Speaker, the great center fielder of that era. And I will give you anybody else you want, and tell me what their numbers would have been if their lives were threatened every night, if their wives were threatened every night, and if kids were threatened every night. Well, nobody gave me a satisfactory answer, but he didn't get in. Now he winds up in the Veterans Committee. He says to me, listen, I'm going to Newcomb's condo in California. Let them fight. I'm not going to get in, Jerry. So please stop writing about me in the Hall of Fame because I don't want you to embarrass yourself. So I said I'll take one more shot. I wrote the meanest, nastiest thing I could about the Veterans Committee. And then I sent each of them a copy of the column. And it began with, no wonder I'm not surprised that the Veterans Committee hasn't put him in the Hall of Fame because half you son of a bitches didn't even want him to play baseball in the first place. I mailed them to every member of the committee.
Wow.
I got one answer, and this is the answer. I hope I don't file a SEC, but I will.
We got the button.
But let me tell you, it says, "Dear," I'll change it. It didn't say "Dear Rex," but you know what? Monty Irvin and Yogi Berra have trying to get him since he came to the Veterans. So get off your fat ass, get the votes we need, and it was St. Ted Williams.
God, Nick.
All right.
We got him in.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. Jerry, I want to ask you, it's Nick here. I'm the producer of the show. I wanted to ask you your thoughts on the Major League Baseball returning to Rick Wood this past week to play a Major League Baseball game. Just your general thoughts on it.
My general thoughts are very simple. It's a nice thing, but it doesn't change facts or history. I remember when they retired Jackie's number from everywhere. You got to remember, Larry's number is retired in Cleveland, but he was the first black in the entire league for a year and a half.
Right.
The league wouldn't retire his.
Wow.
But anyway, I remember the night that Jackie, Unit 42, was retired. And I went there, and the editor of the paper said, write a nostalgic piece. And, well, nobody tells me what to write anyway because I'm not going to listen. So I'm there, and the freaking wind is blowing in off Flushing Bay. And everybody's freezing. But it's all these speeches. And I'm thinking, where were all you guys when he was trying to get you going to simply play a baseball game? And at that point, I look at the scoreboard, and there's a sign saying, tonight's lineup's brought to you by, and it names a beer company. And I'm saying they sold the scoreboard for this thing to try to redeem us. But to me, I wrote a piece, and I said, it was like a mugger, like you thanking the guy who's mugging you for not hitting you anymore.
Oh, man.
It was they just kept taking back for what they did. Yeah. And hiding what they had done.
All right. Well, Jerry, this is a very interesting book. I've got a forwarded copy, but you can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And we really appreciate you taking time. I know you're living in Las Vegas, but we thank you. So there's a time change. We thank you so much for taking time and talking with us today.
Well, I appreciate it, and I don't live in Las Vegas. I live in Henderson. You couldn't put a gun in my mouth and say move.
All right, Larry. Thank you so much, and Jerry, we'll talk to you again.
Okay, bye-bye.
There he is on the Tom Zero Volkswagen Sports Hotline, Jerry Izenberg, with his new book, Larry Doby, Black and White. I wasn't aware of the significance of Larry Doby, but I've got the forwarded copy. I'm going to read it.
Yeah, no, that's somebody I don't even think I've heard about.
He obviously played in the shadows of Jackie Robinson.
You hear about Jackie Robinson all the time. I mean, and for good reason. But yeah, a guy like Larry Doby, I want to know more about his story. I'm going to definitely look into that.
Yeah. So, all right, get your copy at Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. Go down there and say hello to Jason. They deliver. I want to tell you about Las Scales Beach House. We got to get back there, Nikki, because
yes,
the ambiance, right? On the beach, they get that outside, they get the beach bar area.
The aura and the vibes are fantastic.
Sit under the palm tree, have a nice cocktail, but their food is delicious. It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. You want to go to La Scala's. It's located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. The food's outstanding. For more information, go to lascalasbeachhouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schweim and my locker room youth movement, producer Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, we'll take a look back at the NLCS rematch between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks this weekend at Citizens Bank Park. NBA free agency is getting closer, plus the NBA draft. All the latest offseason news on the Sixers. Football at 4 and more Monday on the Bash.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca for great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
ABC Tuesday. It's the music event of summer.
What's up, CMA?
With superstar performances by Lainey Wilson, Luke Bryan, Kelsey Ballerini, Keith Urban, Thomas Rhett, Shabuzi, Cody Johnson. Plus, epic collaborations including Keith Urban with Lainey Wilson, Big and Rich with Hardy, and Post Malone featuring Blake Shelton. Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride host CMA Fest, Tuesday, 8/7 Central on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
This summer, click into easier yard cleanup with same-day delivery from the Home Depot. Click into clearing overgrown grass or weeds with effortless gas-like power. And click into the convenience of a battery platform compatible with over 250 tools with the Milwaukee M18 fuel trimmer, now for just $199. Click into power with 4th of July savings now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Order select and stock items by 4 p.m. subject to availability.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my locker room youth movie producer, Nick Earnshaw, and the intern Andrew Leeds, a.k.a. Nicky Schwaber. He made me, apologize and
still not
making me
gonna let up on
gravel.
it.
No, I'm checking with Andrew. I changed my mind.
Yeah.
He's batting
Okay,
258.
Really,
what's
do
the
you
record?
Do you think Schwarber's the greatest leadoff hitter in Phillies history?
No.
You're not going to go that far with Nick?
He's pretty good, though.
Nick, I don't think I've ever confronted you about that take. That take is insane.
Yeah, that is an insane take.
Best
But
leadoff
I
hitter
will
in
say,
baseball.
though,
man.
but look. I mean, he does
In
hit the
baseball,
home
sure.
run. He does hit the home runs, man.
Homers,
Right?
walks.
So who do
He
you
got
think
two
was
doubles
Who do you
yesterday?
think was the best leadoff hitter the Phillies have ever
I
seen?
mean, we've established Pete Rose let
Okay,
off.
Pete
right?
Rose.
I mean, I don't know how it's
Dykstra
not.
was really good too.
Yeah. I forget, like Rollins.
Jimmy
Like
Rollins.
Rollins would
great.
probably be my pick, just growing up with Rollins.
Right.
I didn't, but like
I
Pete-
saw when I watched Pete Rose. I mean,
It
obviously,
seems like Pete Rose, like the objective answer.
How about I modify the take?
Okay,
he is
let's
the
hear
most unique leadoff hitter in Philly.
No, that is an accurate
That's
statement.
for sure.
How about
Yeah,
that?
I'll agree with
It's a
that.
better
I'll
way
take
to
it.
state it.
And he's the best leadoff hitter in baseball.
Yes, of course.
All right, so the sun's been really hot. Now, I don't usually wear sunscreen. I've never had to. This Nicky's been
I'm
he's
so
been
jealous.
breaking my stones. So yesterday I'm dark, but it's hot out. It's hot outside. So for the first time in my life, I said, well, I better put some sunscreen on, and I got burnt. I never get burnt. I'm always getting suntan right away. I get dark.
Tan.
Fat looks good tan.
Dude,
Anyway.
I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah,
no
you're
matter
a
what I
rock
do,
lobster.
no matter what I do, I cannot get anything but red.
So I put sunscreen on. I get the spray. I put the spray on. It was only 15, but I'm going bald. So I've not bald, but I've very thinning hair.
Yeah, get a little
And
older.
I neglected to put sunscreen, like sprayed on my head. And now I'm peeling. It looks like I got tons of dandruff.
Oh, you need Head and Shoulders now.
No, it's not dandruff, you knucklehead.
How do you forget?
Who sprays the top of their head? I've never had to use suntan lotion.
People do it.
Speaking of lotion, next Sunday we got
What a transition, Schweiner.
That's an all-timer.
next Sunday I got a surprise. One of my advertisers, another great advertiser is OC Local Gym, the local gym in Ocean City.
Yeah.
Pat Carr, right? So Pat called me. He said they got a bodybuilder in the her name's Debbie Mavilla, I think it is, right?
Yes.
Debbie's going to be in this tournament, and she's going to come in. She's going to come in next Sunday.
Oh, that'd be great,
right?
It's gonna be fantastic.
We've never had a bodybuilder
No.
in our studio.
It's a first for everything.
And she's going to flex for us. We're gonna ask her to see how many sit-ups she can do. Maybe we'll throw some push-ups in there. No, you know what we're gonna do? Since it's gonna be you and Danny, you guys are young.
Yeah.
It's the age versus youth. I'm up there. I think Debbie's a little older than you guys. I'm gonna see who can do more
do a
sit-ups.
competition.
I'm gonna get a competition going between you and Danny against Debbie.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I gotta
nah.
start training.
I don't think I'm going to sit this one out. I'll let the other 2/3 of the youth movement handle this situation.
Don't worry, Andrew, I'm right with you. I'm just the host of the show. I'm not doing sit-ups either. But I'll do push-aways.
Oh man, so I'm gonna have to start training
can
this
do some
week. Then.
desk
Get ready.
push-ups right now if
I
you
bet you Debbie blows these guys away.
Oh,
I'm
not
gonna get
even close.
embarrassed on live radio.
She's a bodybuilder.
I can't wait.
There's some shoebies. I mean,
Yeah, he wears black socks and slides.
I'm gonna come in with a bandana on.
Oh,
next week.
my
You're gonna
God.
Wait till you see what I come.
The
in
only
next week.
bandana that's acceptable is the Philly Fanatic bandana.
That's what I got, man.
You got the
Yeah.
All right, that's acceptable.
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
why
I have
probably
that
wanna come
exact
in.
same band.
Yeah.
I also have a Red October one. That's
Maybe
pretty
we'll
nice.
start. Well, maybe we'll take wages. We'll get this Caesar Sportsbook and
Put some odds.
put some odds on it so you can do more
Oh,
sit-ups.
man.
Debbie,
I've got Debbie at -2.
Sit-ups.
how about this?
Huh.
You know what else I'm going to do, Andrew? I bet you that she can do more sit-ups than Danny and Nikki combined.
Now that's I put at like Debbie -150. Like I'd say, I still take her as the favorite, but maybe they have a
man.
chance at cracking her.
Listen, I don't go in to lose. I'll tell you that right now. I'm excited to meet Debbie. It's going to be a fun show, but I don't go into things to lose. I'll tell you that right
She's
now.
nervous. I know she's nervous. She said she's nervous.
There's no need to be nervous.
She's nervous about the competition. I mean, that's how like I spoke with Debbie, and she's, how when you work out like that, she's got to sacrifice. Like she has to eat right. She's up at 5:30 in the morning. She's at the gym by like 5:45.
Yeah.
She has to go to a special place to get her food. She's got to get her meals all set.
Yeah.
She can't drink anymore. She's in training.
Yeah,
Nick, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not. I'll tell you what.
I can't even get away from the tasty cakes.
No, listen, I love pizza, so
I can't get away from Randazzo's. I got Randazzo's right down the block from where I live.
The Scala's, Randazzo's.
Blitz's Market.
Blitz's. It's just been fantastic. You're gonna need to bring in some Blitz's Market next week.
So
I need the liquid sunshine next week.
Guys, what do you mean? I've been bringing it to you the last 3 weeks. What are you talking about?
Next week, I'm really gonna need.
You're gonna need. Why don't you get yourself an energy drink too?
You know what,
Oh
I
my
think really,
goodness.
I'm gonna come by the studio, grab some orange juice, and I'm gonna leave.
You can do that. You can do
I'll
that.
stop by and grab my daily dose of orange juice. With that, I'm out.
Well, I'm gonna need like 10 shots.
I can't
of
wait.
espresso.
So that's why we're having Nikki in next week because I'm going to have them do sit-ups.
Yeah, Nikki and Dave. That's a good crew to have for Debbie.
All right.
This is not good.
So I'm looking forward to that. I hope Debbie's listening. We're getting her nervous, but she's got to show up these young guys.
Yeah, I don't go in to lose, but I'm nervous too. I can't
because you don't want to lose on national radio.
Oh, I got the Shuby thing going right now.
Total shoob. Fugazi, you can't wear black socks and flops and slides.
If you lose, you're gonna have to talk about it on Nick's Nuggets.
Yeah.
On the,
Well, I have homework.
Oh yeah. Hey Nick,
up.
if Debbie beats you and Danny,
yeah,
I'm gonna be listening. You
That's
have
gotta
to
be
say it
one
on
of your Nuggets.
Yeah, it's one of your Nuggets.
I will. Listen, I'll bring it up, but I've been getting a lot of flack lately. I apparently haven't seen enough old movies from like the Stone Ages.
By the way, ready for this, Andrew? How many have you ever seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, of course.
He's never seen it,
dude.
It's on American.
I'll watch it tonight.
Nick, have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Yes, I've seen Dazed and Confused.
He is Dazed and Confused.
I am. Today I am.
I was gonna say my dad gave me a pretty good repertoire with some old movies,
I've seen
especially
Dazed
that
and
era.
Have you ever seen Caddyshack?
Oh, of course.
Yes, I've seen Caddyshack. Yes,
that
I've seen
one's like
Caddyshack.
if you haven't seen Caddyshack.
Weekend at Bernie's?
No.
I don't think I've ever
I've
seen it, but
once.
I know what it
It's
is.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, Fast Times at Ridgemont High is
That's a
classic.
classic.
Cult classic.
I've seen the
Got a young
Breakfast
Sean-
Club.
Oh, I know you, dude.
A young Sean
Hamilton.
Penn.
Yeah. Hamilton.
I've seen the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. That's a close.
16 Candles.
I watched that once.
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller is another.
That's Molly Ringwald. Same.
Yes.
Nick, have you seen Ferris Bueller? Have you seen Ferris
I
Bueller?
love Ferris Bueller. Yeah, that's a great movie. But yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's my homework tonight.
You've seen Major League, right?
Yes.
Hey, by the way, can we get like a camera so we can when Debbie's doing her push-up or sit-ups?
Yeah,
We probably point a lot.
Can we? I don't want to point the laptop. I want to get it up close.
Yeah, we can figure something out. You got two producers coming in.
We gotta check her. We gotta check her six pack. She's probably got a six pack. Her stomach.
This is gonna be bad.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be bad. I don't even know where.
Put all my money on Debbie.
Yeah, I would too.
Let's talk real quick a little Eagles because yesterday we were down at the Connor Barwin Make the World Better pickleball tournament. We got the chance to talk to Bo Allen and Connor Barwin, and of course, Eagles kicker, place kicker, Jake Elliott.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you go on the Locker Room's YouTube page, you'll find that
There you go.
Connor Barwin and Bo Allen's interview is already up. Jake Elliott's will be up in the next 2 minutes.
That's why you get the big bucks. He's taking care of the internet. Because
gotta keep
Nick
it
Earnshaw's got to
updated.
show me how to put an emoji on my phone.
Emojis.
No, I know what to do. I know what to
reactions.
do with emoji.
Oh man.
All right, but
Not
the Eagles, we were talking to Jake Elliott about how like when you go to practice, you do repetition over and over and over again. So that when you're in the game, it becomes second nature. You just react, right?
Right.
He says it's like for him, it's like going to, what did he say, Nick? It's like going to the driving range.
Yes.
Like he equated
Good
to
comparison.
Hey, by the way, speaking of, I was tipped off to an event, a golf outing. Mike Veneri, Dr. Mike Veneri, he's a
Right.
dentist. I think his son-in-law, they were in a group. They were playing at Great Bay Country Club last week.
Right.
Two guys had two holes in their group, 2 holes in one.
Wow.
In one round.
Wow. Well, I did.
I'm gonna look for this text message. I gotta read this.
I went to a par 3 chip and putt this past week just to work on my short game. The chip in, the putting. I had 2 hole-in-ones.
That's pretty good.
Chipping.
The chipping.
Yeah, the chipping.
Well, these
That's
guys
so
did it
good.
on a regular round. They
Yeah.
were at Great Bay Country
I
Club.
can't
That's
even-
not easy.
I can't even imagine that.
I was gonna
I was happy to be on a little par 3.
I was gonna say, I'm lucky to get a hole in one in mini golf.
Yeah.
When I go to the goofy
My
golf on the
goodness.
Ocean City Boardwalk.
Yeah.
I normally, if I can get 1 hole in one on the day, I'll be happy.
I gotta find this because it's a pretty cool thing that they were able to do.
Yeah, that's incredible, man.
All right, I'll look for it on the other side. But let's get back to the Eagles because when's I guess camp starts what July? When's camp start?
This is breaking news.
We got more breaking news.
ESPN FM.
All right.
South Jersey sports leader.
Breaking news. You're going to love this, Billy. According to Hockey News Hub, Matvei Michkov will reportedly be a Philadelphia Flyer next season.
Wow. So it's going to happen. It's actually going to happen.
Yes.
Is this confirmed?
This is according to Hockey News Hub. I'm looking for some of the other writers. Anthony DeMarco, another lead NHL reporter, co-host of Brotherly Pod, Stick to Hockey Pod, is confirming this. So I'm waiting for a few more confirmations. But according to Hockey News Hub, Matvei Michkov will be a Flyer next season.
Wow. That's huge. I mean, that expedites the process.
So Flyers have not confirmed yet. The Flyers have not confirmed this yet.
Who do you like tomorrow night?
Wow. I'm going to take
hockey.
Edmonton.
I'm taking Edmonton as well.
I think they finished it. I think the Panthers are done. I think they're done.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know how you lose 3 games in a row and then just
You know what
normal.
Hey Andrew, you know what the Edmonton Oilers should do? Fly that girl down to serious.
They probably will.
Could be a good luck
She's
charm.
a good luck charm.
Good luck charm.
Both of them.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, come on. Keep your mind in the.
Oh, man.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. When you get down there, say hello to Jason for us, please. Tell him we were talking about him. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson and Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Pintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department community. The first-year salary for the position is $51,000. To be part of something bigger than yourself, visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SUPPORT or text SUPPORT to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SUPPORT.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SUPPORT to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Flounder season is gearing up, and the one stop for everything you need is the bait and tackle shop at Utch's Marina in historic Cape May. Come to Utch's for a huge selection of flounder spinning and conventional rods and combos for the boat or the surf, with top name brands available like Penn, Tsunami, Ocean Max, Shimano, and more. Only at Utch's Marina, your home away from home at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Check out the half-off sale going on right now. Live bait, frozen bait, rods and reels, lures too. Visit Utch's today. Bait and tackle shop open daily.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, producer Nick Earnshaw, the intern Andrew Leeds, my youth movement. Next weekend, we're going to put Danny and Nikki against Debbie. And a sit-up and push-up competition.
I'm gonna have to tune in to watch.
That's gonna be a must-listen-to program.
I'm ready. I can't wait for next Sunday.
Nick's gonna make this grand entrance in a robe, like a boxing robe.
Just wait
with his headband.
Pumped up. I mean, what are you
You
gonna
gonna wear black socks and slides?
What do you think? Of course I am. Of course I am. That's a signature look.
I hope Debbie crushes you two guys.
It's gonna be great.
Phillies are 0-0 at the top of the stack.
Yep. Get home to watch that after the show.
Yeah,
I won't.
Not going to be able to.
I won't be able to.
You and I will find our way.
I'll find it.
Can you get it on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
sure you
for
can.
free.
Well,
there are ways you get it.
MLB TV, I get to, right? Unless the blackout.
Yeah, but you got to pay for that, don't you, Nick?
Yeah.
There are some other methods.
I'm a man of small means. I just don't think it's fair.
It's. I don't love it.
They're trying to push people to do something.
And the fact they did it 2 out of 3 days. I mean, over the weekend. That's crazy. But I'm for Billy. I will say this. I am for the morning baseball. I love the morning baseball.
Are you out of your mind?
No.
You like it too,
I
Andrew?
kind of like it. Remember when we were watching the London game in the studio?
Yeah, that was a special thing, but not on a regular. Not on Sunday afternoon.
I would have been doing everything I could to be at that Phillies game. Imagine being at the ballpark at 11 in the morning. I got 2 hot dogs.
I want them to start earlier, Billy. I want them to start at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'll go. You wake up, you have breakfast, your coffee.
Go move to LA.
It's great. It's great.
Go move to the West Coast,
No,
Nick.
absolutely. Well, they're not going to accept the Scooby out there.
You believe that, Andrew? Black socks and slides.
See, I could be watching. See, like if you had regular baseball on Sundays, like in the morning, you'd be waking up, you put your slides on, you go out, you have your coffee, smell the fresh air, turn the game on. That sounds fantastic. That is peak, like amazing enjoyment.
I don't know if I want it like every week.
I
Like
want it every
once a few times a year, I would not.
Every week.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? I wanted to do today. I wanted to vote for the All-Stars. Don't forget to vote for your All-Stars.
Yeah.
Actually, the ballpark, did you see this when you walked in? I walked in my first day. Okay. They had a little table set up where you could, if you voted for the All-Star game and showed them that you voted on your phone, they gave you a free cowboy hat.
Cowboy.
It was like a.
Oh, because it's in Texas.
Because it's in Texas. It says vote you also. I'll show you guys.
Oh, cool.
You can also get a bandana with the Phillies logos on it.
I've already voted like 10 times.
Yes, I
go to Philadelphia Phillies. Go to Phillies.com/vote.
Yep.
Vote for all the Phils.
Got to get them
except
in
for
there.
Castellanos.
No, come on. 5 RBI.
Billy.
He's eating up as much as Castellanos.
Let him cook.
Listen, you get 5 votes a day online.
And use them all.
My one vote is all Phillies.
Yeah.
Then I do
legitimate.
Then I'll do
Okay.
I will say you still can vote for Johan Rojas. I find very funny. He's not in the league right now.
Oh,
what's going on, man?
it's the fastest 2 hours of radio, Billy.
You said we got extra 5 minutes.
I wish.
I want to thank Jerry Izenberg, legendary Hall of Fame sports columnist for the Newark Star Ledger. I want to thank Scott Eyre for coming in out of the bullpen, filling in for Tommy Greene. Scott Eyre today on the mound, brought to you by Blitz. Thank you, Nick Earnshaw. As always, great job.
Fun as always.
Andrew Leeds, outstanding. Next week will be even more fun. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday. There's nothing could be finer than talking sports with the shoulder. Get to the beach, relax, get yourself some Randazzo's pizza, get it delivered to you on the beach. And I'll see you next week right here, 97.3.